We're ready to head to your camp. Are you? Just give the word.
I'm going to have to write a song about you now, aren't I? But truly, thank you. It's nice to be done with the sad songs. For a time. Elturel didn't want us, and those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Collectors in the city. They'll pay good coin for it, I swear. Fine, but you're carrying it yourself.
Where am I needed? By the trees, but you've solved both those problems in one go. As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree. Of course. May you keep... Sylvanas, not me. You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave, master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
In the shadows. May Sylvanas forgive me.
At least you recognize your mistake. This is a beginning. A small one.
This is only the beginning. An army soon crosses the coast. With Halcyon back, at least the Grove might stand a chance. And we've you to thank.
I'm tempted to leave with the rest of you, but I can't. The goblins are gone, but so is our idol.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The Grove will be whole again. Where is the rune? My apologies. It seems to have been taken. Forgive me. I can only offer my gratitude and pray Sylvanas protects you on your journey.
You're starting to feel like my personal bodyguard.
What a charmer.
At least things have stayed interesting.
that?
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the...
Not everyone
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you? Excellent. Lead the way.
Have a drink.
I'm fine.
Loosen up, Icaron.
No, an owlbear.
Toddlers are easier to please than you.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. We killed some goblins to save some tieflings. The tally of lives didn't change much. But what do I get for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine. Pfft. By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting. I'd prefer not to entertain myself.
Stuff. Something like goblins swarmed, but we were brave and fried them all with a thunder wave.
Your mug's as sour as this ale. We're supposed to be celebrating.
We'll go bother someone else then.
We should forget the city. Live out here, under the stars.
It's a bed and a roof for me. But off you go, Master Ranger.
Without you? No.
I love you.
I love you. although I love you very dearly,
Yes?
are you planning to share the last of that wine?
No.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Me too. You're one of the good ones, you know that. Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your knight to the half-elf. I've no doubt she will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation. Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Astarion looks particularly tempting.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst Nick. Go on, enjoy.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? Fitting. Seeing you fight makes me feel like I'm capable of anything. That deserves to be remembered. Your song was coming along.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of a celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
By a Gerawn's lost nose! No!
I speak of Tara, my Tressim, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd been most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope. Sadly not. If I'm being entirely honest, my social circle is rather small. More of a dot. Or a pinhead. I've got acquaintances, certainly. Plenty of colleagues. Friends? Those are precious indeed. I hope, though we've only known each other for a short time, I might be able to count you among that number. Wine is to wit, as meat is to... can't blunder him. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. Mine eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your... Go! Indulge in the frivolities.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Oh, the blade doesn't sulk. I was just reflecting on what has happened and not wanting to be Mr. Serious at a celebration. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous. I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable. Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
I need to know.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of, from where I'm standing, it looks like you and Shadowheart are getting more familiar. She's a funny one, all pointy and secretive, but it seems like there's someone very sweet beneath it all, you know? Good to see the two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action. Though, you know, if you wanted to meet up later, maybe we could meet up later. Really? I mean, great. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right? Yes.
There's an animal hiding in that shell, I bet.
I don't know what that means.
Have another drink.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Hey, soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is. Oh, come on, don't give me that. We're here, we're alive, we're together. I never made peace with my life in Avernus. 10 years, and I never accepted that that was what my life would be. I held my own against the devils and imps, but they weren't my friends. How could they be? You don't go to the hell to live. You go to punish, and be punished. I'm free now. Incredible, isn't it? I can have whatever I want. And right now, I want to ride you till you see stars. I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you. Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. What? Were you expecting a spell? A potion? Or perhaps you thought I'd conduct a cack-handed operation on you right here? I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers. Now, allow me to continue. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. Nature speaks to me. Birds report what they've seen. And I've overheard goblins speaking of it too. Moonrise is at the heart of all this. I'm sure of it. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Selûne. The decision is yours, but I'd favor the Underdark. Even a place like that is the lesser evil compared to the Shadow Curse. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fate's unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her. Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence. Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when... Now, we've quite the journey ahead.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult. Agreed. A bit of shiny armor doesn't impress me that much. I don't want to get taken in by a pretty offer and pay the price later on.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Then, perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me. On the one hand, you're right. On the other, don't be so wet behind the ears. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil...
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want some... a bit crowded? wits and blades always sharp.
I've got a long road ahead.
My faith will guide me.
Don't burn yourself.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Let's move.
Yes? Well, obviously I would. In that... Keep your distance, darling.
Looking ahead.
Hey, what's on your mind, Astarion? You seemed a million miles away just then.
Hmm? Oh, I was just pondering that heart of yours. There were times I would have been...
All these telltale signs of dark justiciars that we've been seeing. I'm having a hard time believing they're a coincidence. Still, there may be more to it. I need to keep alert, in case that suspicion amounts to it. Still, there may be more.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
A long way to go still.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
That might be worth a look.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Watch your back.
Let's get going.
This'll be fun.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Who the hell's... Get over here and help! If we don't deal with them gnolls, none of us are getting out of here alive. Aye, that we can do. The fire won't hold them forever, though. Be quick about it. When the fighting starts, we'll be right alongside you.
Can't give up now.
We need to deal with those beasts now. Let's take them.
My hand slipped.
Take the leader down! We'll try to hold the rest back!
I'm ready. Just like old times.
Let's finish this.
stay idle.
My turn. Well, well. Look what we have here.
Time to move. Ready or no?
Can't afford to let up.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm heating up. What's it gonna take?
On the way. They won't know what bit them.
Talk to me.
Still on my feet. Don't waste a step.
Tactical.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Thank the gods that's over. Wish you'd been with us when the beasts attacked on the road. Might have been more survivors. I don't suppose you saw any of my crew alive out there. Damn it. I guess that's a no. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard. We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way. Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you. Damn it. Nowhere's safe anymore. Doesn't change the plan, though. We'll head over there and check for survivors. And yet, here you are. There's not many cause trouble in a Zent hideout and walk away. I'd rather walk away too. So, let's say our goodbyes and speak no more of it. Take it. Just let me go. You don't need any more blood on your hands.
crooked touch.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Decorated with a grinning face, this cold iron flask is sealed with a brass stopper. Disguised among the decorative elements, you notice a familiar arcane engraving. This is a powerful magical item, capable of trapping and holding a creature. The sealed stopper suggests it is inhabited.
Lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
The flask is cold and heavy in your hand.
That's the symbol of the Absolute. Marked in blood.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
I'll feel that one later.
All right. What now?
dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate it. She even offered me greater powers. The result of some manipulation. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece. I suppose you're right. I can't deny my curiosity. But go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Back in the thick...
Another dream. It's another avert. You've no idea what damage it could do to us. How far into illithid madness it could drag us. Well chosen, and there will. Make space, and my might is your ready.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Don't linger. Time for a new approach.
Taste my fury. Make way.
I can't even catch my breath. Have to keep going.
sounds macabre. Now they see me.
What path lies before me?
Time to strike. No time to waste.
It shall be done.
Eat this! Go for the throat. On the hunt. Be quick. Well, hello. Well, some rest's better than none.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
It's huge. You go a lifetime without seeing one, and then they won't stop pestering you.
I suggest we admire it from afar.
Your desire. Never a dull moment.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham. What? Apart from the dragon? Look. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. Unless you're looking for a fight, that is. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Rag! That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await. The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
What now?
No one back home will ever believe this.
It is not your time to speak.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands any more than it does the Absolute followers.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
Lae'zel, child, your lies sting. Has Vlaakith not demanded better?
Vlaakith demands my purity, Kithrak. I was infected aboard a Geich ship. By protocol, you must aid me.
You were on the Nautiloid. Then you are a Geich wearing Githyanki's skin. Bend your head for the sword.
I have done no wrong, Kithrak.
Our queen's word binds me. Beretta, see that her skull is split and her corpse examined, on Vlaakith's command. I will take word to the Undying Queen. Our search continues.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
Now what? From the shadows. Into the shadows.
The lance board is set. Let me recite their demise.
Well, so much for peace. One day I'll catch a break.
Take you! You will not take me.
Take you!
What fools these mortals be.
no gloom or doom.
Yes, here.
When we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, Helm. Allow us.
They're bit.
Fate, dost thou require a new... Then thou must return with the... This is the price of ballot. Well, by doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
No one's stopped me yet.
Speak. So I did, and he served his use. Most enthusiastically, I might add. I may even avail myself of his talents again, should he keep his fangs off my flesh. Damn it all! A Kithrak demanded my head. I should have given him yours. Bah! This is a distraction. The Kithrak deserves the whole of my scorn. How dare he speak my queen's name? How dare he dishonor her child? Skaketh, keep your hands off me. I will remove the parasite. I will see the Kithrak dead and present his corpse to Vlaakith herself. Show me pity again, and I will present your corpse instead. A creche is near, that much is certain. We follow the path forward and seek signs of Githyanki settlers. No one, not even the ignoble Jastil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Let me work my magic.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
It's too late. You can't appease them. We have to do what's right for us. The artifact stays with me.
You think this can be settled with just words? No. Honor demands I take something from you. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it. You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. You too. Shall take you both then.
Offer yourself first, Kanyak! Make way!
I'll do it my way. A fine opportunity.
Swift and lethal.
Time to push my luck again.
Let's go. Let's have a little fun. Quick and quiet.
I will ascend.
Nothing will stand in my way.
The artifact claims a new owner. So much for mourning the last one. Persistent, isn't it? Looks like you made a new friend for life.
speak. Yes. Had Shadowheart produced the relic, she would have lived. She chose deceit over her own life. The object must be returned to my people. By my hands or another's.
Oakfather's blessings to you. I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Our Githyanki companion thinks little of killing those who deny her. An admirable quality, so long as her desires align with our own. Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, it was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things...
Damn. Wish Lae'zel and Shadowheart could have solved that without coming to blows. I guess it's no surprise the Githyanki warrior won out, but... I'm going to miss her. She was all right. Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to just, keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
Lost in thought.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Vlaakith's will be done.
No time to rest.
Oh, action, not reaction.
A subtle approach. Outmaneuver them.
Very well.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Step by step.
Let's find some prey.
Best be on my way.
Victory awaits. No time to waste. You bow or you break.
Onward.
Take this!
On my way. Leave no trace.
Survival is all that matters. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Victory awaits. On the move.
Of course.
Moving into the shadows.
Where do I go from here?
Victory awaits.
Blood comes easy these days. What do I have to lose?
I am fury. I am death. I will not know failure.
I don't fancy their chances.
This will do nicely. Now they see me. Step quick.
No choice but to keep going. These boots have seen everything.
I will ascend. Blackets will be done. Damn it all! A Kithrak demanded my head. I should have given him yours. Bah! This is a distraction. The Kithrak deserves the whole of my scorn. How dare he speak my queen's name? How dare he dishonor her child? I will remove the parasite. I will see the and I will leave behind the... Akresh is near no one.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Really? Now? A quick rummage.
Can't give up now.
To me. Please.
I've got a long road ahead.
A Githyanki slate. Give it here. Tirsu markings. Could this be...
Magical energy courses through the slate, then to Lae'zel. Your own body buzzes in resonance. A diagram glows before you. Its meaning is beyond your comprehension.
It is a map. Zoru did not lie. Akresh lies within an ancient temple at the mountain pass. Hurry forth. Purification is at hand. Action, not reaction.
The dragon saw to our detour.
The corpse doesn't.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Yule, son of Gara. Fellow scout, Druid's Grove. Yes, Zoru fled. Left me to fight monstrous warriors.
He crossed blades with a Githyanki. Few survive the ordeal. Fewer still claim victory.
Miller.
In the spell's power. Corpse seems willing to speak.
That took the edge off.
fate spin. Dost thou require a new ally? As thou...
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Assume nothing.
Never a dull moment. Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Still breathing, despite everything.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu's script scratched in the ground. As I expected. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once. Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel. Every letter is spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them. You don't have to trust them, only to trust me. I have not failed you yet, and I have no intentions of it now. I don't need you to believe me for it to be true. Very well, but if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
I warn you, I'm exceptionally well armed. Ah, a friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? It may look like a peaceful ruined temple, but it is overrun with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards, but stupid. Kchoki.
Your charming companion would call it a creche, but it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly. You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help, then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
Steal one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look. Now.
Excellent choice.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. These boots have seen everything.
Go.
Maybe not.
That was tough. This can't have been used in a while.
A friendly face. You know, look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive? Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of... Not enough. This hogwash, of course. A Gith Yankee can no more rise above its nature than gnomes can fly. Perhaps... And one. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg. I'm afraid that's not how it works. Egg first.
The flask is cold and heavy in your hand. The flask shudders in your hand, then magical energy emanates from its neck as a creature emerges.
It doesn't look happy. This way.
I won't give in. Cutting to the chase.
Ready or not? Quickly.
Please help me.
Invisibility. In striking distance.
Another fight. Let's go. Let's get this over with.
Outflank, outsmart.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
fate. Dost thou require? Then thou must return. This is the price of... Well... By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
No one's stopped me yet. I'll feel that one later.
Action, not reaction.
All right. What now? Best get in and out.
On the hunt.
Ready for anything. Out of the shadows.
Let's get this over with. Give them 9 hells. May it please, Mistra.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Best think ahead, or I'm lost. May the gods take you first.
There's blood in the air. Time for a new approach.
Light on my feet. Swiftly now.
have some courage. Let's have a little fun.
Quite ready for you.
I don't get...
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest. We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way to fix this thing. If it can be fixed. I'm sure we will. But, in case we don't, a bit of advice. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not around to cover it, you may find yourself on the wrong side of a goblin spear one of these days. Hey, you. Where would you start? All night, and then some. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
So, the Gith is a killer. Hardly surprising for their people. Still, it's good to know she's more likely to attack you face on rather than stabbing you in the back. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
How can I help?
You wish to speak? Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Lae'zel is a powder keg, and Shadowheart was the spark. If she points a blade at one of us again, don't hesitate to strike. We can afford no more unrest among us. Not if we're to survive long enough to rid ourselves of these worms. I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you've taken a Lithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. Yes, I suppose we should. Still, I am the Frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
The creche must be nested in that temple. I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you? Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have and you will wish you could.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched. He gives in and surrenders his find. Scratch's tongue lolls at.
Well met. Sorry, but I like
The pride of the gate.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Mason, have you ever done?
Fate, dost thou require, and then thou must this is the price of balance. Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Lae'zel, are you sure of the greeting we'll find at this creche of yours?
Of course I'll be welcomed. And if you behave, you may keep your head too.
I can count on you to vouch for me, I hope.
Don't worry. You're more useful to me alive.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Forward, carefully. These cultists have the creche on high alert.
Within the artifact,
especially when
stirs.
Savage Keth uses you as jungling targets practice.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Something smells tasty. Neither seen nor heard. This place reeks of alcohol. Best watch my fire. Or not. Keep them guessing.
What to do? Don't mind if I do.
Staying out of sight.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Make way.
Battle favors the fearless. Coming through.
A better position. Just like old times.
You've made a grave mistake.
2 steps at a time.
Taking position. Add my Today, you fool. Time to strike.
With finesse.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
hero at heart.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps, as thou...
Let's move.
Oh, hi. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
we go, then.
What's that? Is someone crying?
Looks like an ambush.
Dawnmaster Versailles. Dawnmaster Versailles. The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels. The reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed. Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold. Dawnmaster Vasaid wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered. A Dawnmaster Welkin Glory beckons forth the rising... Dawnmaster Seed. Dawnmaster Stockhold. Dawnmaster Versailles. Monastery's notable keepers, an Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster. The reconsecration of the monastery. Dawnmaster Vasaid wielded Dawnmaster Welkin Glory.
death's cold grip. I'll do it my way. Time to move. They will know what bit them. Over here.
I am fury. I am death.
Count on me.
With haste.
Swift and lethal. Taking position.
Ready for another round?
What a day. Easy.
Better than nothing.
Don't touch me. Simple. A Guardian of Faith spell. Who knew faith lasted so long? Yes. Still nothing. That's curious.
You shouldn't have tried me.
Careful, I bite.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
No time to rest.
Well met. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. I like...
Defender of the people.
No one back home will ever believe this.
What's on your mind? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Magic.
Eager for battle.
Hound! Keep them busy! The thunder forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
A warning from the past, no less.
Talking statues often herald trouble, in my experience.
Trust no one. A magic mouth spell. Whoever owned that voice, they must be long dead.
That's curious.
Keep a blade close. Hardly a challenge.
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Samaster, immortalized here for all to worship.
They kept the blood of Lathander here. Please. It was begging to be stolen.
Eager for battle.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Githyanki blade. One mighty thrust, one life purged.
Elminster's not around.
So might as well.
What to do?